on. Let me tell you about the incident though. So I woke up on that Sunday morning and I had no clue what had happened the night before. I knew that I had some frantic text messages on my phone from some people that I had been starting to get to know and had to piece the night together. I had done some stuff that I'm not particularly proud of, passed out at a bar pretty much without him there.
And our neighbor went with him, oddly enough. I'm not to why. I generally would always go out with him. This is one of the few times I did. He doesn't go to bars without me, never did. But this time he did. So I'm kind of glad then because
the Tremont Lounge in Columbus, Ohio, thank you to the 5 unknown bears that escorted me to the car and helped Jay get me in the car that night.
Let me just add, though, which I think was important when I just said, I didn't go with you because if I had gone with you, no offense, I probably would have enabled you. You wouldn't have gotten as bad because I wasn't an enabler, definitely. I would have. And who knows, maybe the incident wouldn't have happened and you may have a little bit longer kept drinking. So I'm kind of glad I didn't go because I was definitely an enabler. I mean, that was my role. I was
as much as you enabled, I enabled myself a lot more.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, we both made excuses for our drinking for a long time. Like everybody drinks like this. Everybody goes to parties on Friday night or Saturday night and just gets super wasted. And part of my healing, I had to kind of teach myself that that's not a life to be proud of. Like going out and, which bar can we go to and how drunk can we get tonight and how much money can we spend and how much do we have to piece together tomorrow and who's mad at me for doing this and who I need to apologize for saying that. That's not a type of life to live. So for me, healing involved eliminating a lot of unnecessary drama from the equation.
Yeah, that's the only way to do it too, is you have to make that decision to not just stop drinking, but you're right, to make some other changes, because stop drinking, that's one thing. That's so much else you have to do other than just quit. And you're right.
I was scrolling through TikTok today and I saw this guy that was talking about not wanting to have a bypass surgery because after his bypass surgery, it meant that he couldn't drink alcohol anymore. And he was just, shoot me now. My life isn't going to be any fun. I'm like, what the hell? But I used to be like that. I used to think if I had to go a couple days without alcohol, I was just going to be so bored. And no, that's not the case. I wanted to escape myself, it turns out, because now that I'm sober, I enjoy my me time.